Hi, welcome back to Amber Polk Interiors, and today I have a dining room reveal for you. I accidentally had it in the middle of the night purchase that kind of set everything off, so I decided, let's do the dining room. It never really felt quite cozy or right in here, so I did what I could do on a budget, like a low budget, to make this feel a little more cozy, kind of make everything more proportioned, to make it softer, because it was very hard, very harsh before. The first thing I did was change the lights, and there were two identical lights, like as if there were a large table in the middle of the room, and it did not look right. The table was not going to go in the middle of the room like that. So I looked and looked and looked until I finally found something on, I think her name is Lauren Leas. I'll put it up here somewhere. But she had a room with a similar situation, so I decided I wanted the focal point to be over the dining room table, and it looks so good. And then I did a flush mount on the other side, and I love it so much I'm actually going to put it in other areas of the house because it just fits perfectly. So that was the first big change in the room. And then we changed the rug, and what's funny about the rug is in my middle of the night sleep, I bought a large 8x10 rug for the dining room. Not even one that I probably would have picked when I was awake, but I got it when I was asleep. So when it came, we tried it, and it was way too big. It did not fit the space. So we sent it back, and I was like, might as well go ahead and order another one. And I did, and I love it. It's perfect for the space, gives a little bit of character, but it's still muted, and I could do anything with it. Anything in the room will go with that. And I'm not a minimalist. I love color. I love texture. Texture's probably my favorite thing. Layering. I like a little messy. I don't like everything to look a little, when it's just too perfect. I don't want my house to feel like a showroom. I don't want it to feel like I've walked into a Pottery Barn and my shelves are styled like that. A lot of people love that. That's fine, but I want mine a little messy. This rug helps kind of make it a little like, oh, that's an interesting choice there, and I really love it. After that, we bought curtains, and I actually bought from the recommendation of Eileen & Co. on Instagram. I saw her do IKEA curtains. They're double paneled on each side, and that makes it look fuller. And we used the clips on the top and pleated them, and they made such a difference in this house. Like, we never wanted to cover that view because it is our favorite view. It is our favorite source of light in this house. We love it, but this like softens it. And it's in the morning, we get a lot of light here, and it completely diffuses the light, which is really nice. And will probably not be the same curtains that I have in a couple of years, because I do want a little crazy probably, but I really like how they softened the room and just made it just brought everything together, and I really love that about it. And then I did have a buffet type table in here that my dad had given me, that he had found and he had given me. He has a love for antique pieces and home decor like I do. Well, probably not quite like I do, but he loves yard selling and thrifting and finding old stuff. And so I wanted eventually to have a china hutch here. I was looking on Facebook and I found this. And it's not exactly what I thought I wanted. I thought it would be taller, I thought it would be wider, but my husband loves it. I love the squared off shape to it, and it fits everything that I needed it to fit, and have some hidden storage, which is always nice for me because I have so many things for dining and entertaining. I really had fun decorating that. I really like it for right now. And it's one of those things that if I want to change up the room, if I want to make everything all white in this, I can put everything all white, and it just changes the whole the whole scenery. But I kind of like eclectic. I like everything to be a little different, as I said. And I'll show you like I found this a couple years ago, and I couldn't find a place for it. They are so heavy, and they're just little pigs. I don't know if you can see it. But I mean, I haven't been able to display it, and now I can display it, and it's just quirky, and that's what I like about it. I added artwork on the side of the china hutch, which I think I found it probably 2 years ago at an antiques shop, and I'm probably going to get them rematted. But I love the print. And then I love the thin gold frame, and I had to put my plants up there because they really needed a place to go, and they just look a lot better up here than they did. I hung a photo. This is still, you know, we'll see. But and then I have, of course, where the kids have their own table, because I love my grandkids. I love it when they're here, and I always want to make them feel like they are part of everything that we're doing, because they are. They're the reason why we do everything we do. Got them this wicker table probably last year on Facebook Marketplace, and it is so darling. It's like, the woman I bought it from, she was probably 20, 25, and she said that she used it when she was a child at her grandmother's house. So I don't know how old it is, but I love it. And then of course it goes right under the DIY paper roller that I used, or that I made, and I love that. And then just on the long side of the window, one side, we don't have a mirror anywhere in the living room, dining room, or kitchen. So I put a mirror there, so if we want to check real quick to make sure we're okay, or if somebody visiting wants to, there's a place for them too now. And the one thing that was at my older house, the last house we were in, that everybody laughed and nobody understood it, but I found it at a yard sale for $5, guys, $5. When we first got here, I didn't think it fit. I thought it was too farmhousey for me to like it in this farmhouse, if that makes sense. But once I got everything up, and all the decorations up, what I had over there just wasn't feeling right. It was getting a little too bland and a little too muted, and I like I said, I love color. I want something there. So I saw it, set it on the side because I'm getting ready for a yard sale, and I was like, I'm gonna try this, and I put it up, and my husband, who does not even really care for it, loves it there too. It just fits. It's like it was meant to be there. So it doesn't have a frame built for it yet, but we are going to build a frame, and we're excited about that. It's going to be a nice frame, so keep an eye out for that. But so now that you've seen the entire dining room, please let me know, what is your favorite part? What do you think made the biggest change in this room? And tell me what you like. And I'm going to leave all the sources that I have. Either leave a link to my blog where you can get all the links to everything, or I'll put them in the description below. But if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe, and leave me a comment or something so I can keep making these, and let me know what you like. And I'll see you all next week.